All right, hi. I'm Isaac,
I'm RC.
and we're here to do a dev diary. This is the first dev diary I think on our channel where we're gonna have two people doing this. So
And me.
yeah, this is the first time RC's shown up on camera, I believe, except for the documentary. But it's even tough to get him on there for that. So this is a big deal, everybody who's watching. This is a very big occasion. But anyways, we had a lot of changes going on at our meeting tonight. This month was unfortunately another tough one. And RC and I have been kind of talking about how to make some changes that will keep us rolling along and keep us on schedule, because I've been talking with our investor and a bunch of other people over the last couple weeks, and the general consensus is that we can get this done. The game is going to get done. We've got the talent. We're all capable of doing it, but it seems that people aren't working on the same time frame that we need. So the game will get done. It's just a matter of when, and that's my biggest concern right now. And then RC was implementing some changes to hopefully help that along.
Yep, big concern of mine too. Since day one, it's been very hard to get traction on certain individuals to get the work done on time. They like working on their own pace, and it's somewhat understandable when you're doing a project on the side. But on the other end of it, we're trying to do a professional game, and that being said, we want a level of commitment, and it's been hard. Some of the changes we've really implemented, especially tonight, is continually bring new professional people on that are willing to go the extra mile. And in life, in order to succeed, it is about going the extra mile. And we really want to see that happen. And that's why a hell of a lot of changes happen tonight, because in order for us to succeed and meet the time frame, we need that. And changes on my end have been somewhat, you could call it slow. The problem is I have to answer to all these separate people, and I'm trying to operate on my own. That's what a producer does. The producer acts and gets stuff done. Not the person he really answers to is the people, the ones that are going to buy the game. And to try and find that middle ground has been a little difficult for me. I'm candidly speaking on that. And I've chosen to just do it my way. And how it was met tonight seems like in a positive way. We'll see how it plays out. If not, we're going to continue to have to change it. And by change it, I mean making it more rigid on those changes that we already have implemented, because we are getting close to crunch. We are in crunch. We are getting close to the deadline. Technically speaking, we are in the deadline. Transition some people's roles tonight from design to marketing, because what we really want to continue to develop is you as fans. We want you to see and hear as much as you can on the success stories, not just the pretty artwork, the design and how much has changed and grown forward in the past month and a half since we brought Ben Thompson on. Audio, how much has been done in the past, 2 weeks?
I mean, even just the last month since Emily Bailey's joined the project, there's been so much more. I mean, the game is starting to get fleshed out. Mm-hmm. The audio is getting fleshed out simply. It sounds like there's more of a world going on behind the prototype that we've got running.
And there's iterations of it too, which is great, because then we can pick and choose what sounds best. And that's the type of thing that creates a collaborative environment that we're trying to strive for. A studio that is making choices proactively for the best. And it's really been able to develop on that level in the past month. However, it's also been one of the worst months in terms of morale. Everyone's realizing that they really need to apply themselves. And because they haven't in the past, some are frustrated with it. Frankly, understandable. But as in all human beings, one of the hardest things for everyone to do is change. And there are people that accept that and move forward, and there are people that have a harder time accepting it. Eventually do, but it's getting to that point. And there are certain individuals on this team that are really moving forward and realizing that in order to have this succeed, change has to happen.
You have to be really adaptable when you're working, especially on such a creative, collaborative project.
And it's finally starting to come to light, and which is great. But the lack thereof in the past, it came to a spearhead in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, and because of a lot of the changes that we've been rolling out, you might notice that there's actually a lot of new introduction videos in the last month or so, and that's because we're just at the point where if people aren't willing to put in the work that we require to get the game done, we need to find a replacement. I mean, we've already extended our deadline. We've got 2 months left now with our extension, so we're already way past when we originally wanted the prototype to be done, and we just can't wait any longer.
Fair enough. And again, I mean, if the people that we've brought on have a new vigor for getting this game done, which is great. We want to see it happen. We want to see that motivation carry to the people that have been here since day one. And it is moving in that direction, but for the people that have been here since day one, we're getting close to a year. They're getting close to a year because I haven't been on that long. But they want to see this completed because it is a prototype and we want to see it succeed, but there's a level of expectation. And I do understand that too, and it is really hard, but we're trying our best. One of the things that we changed with Riley, we brought him into a more marketing role, and going to for a lot of game developers, it's hard to, and I should say anybody, it's hard to go outside your comfort zone. And one of the things about going to big seminars with a lot of people is that there's a lot of people, and how do you effectively manage a marketing campaign with so many people and being able to talk to and get inside somebody's head. One of the things that we're doing now as it gets closer is going to smaller, more social 10 to 20 people events where you can continuously get in front of specific people. That way they spread the word as much as we are trying to spread the word to get more of a fan base to see the stuff that we're working on and we're so passionate about, and then they can tell their friends and we can tell even more people. And that's something that I think would be more effective with a smaller setting of people. I think that's pretty much it.
All right.
I can't think of anything else.
Well, I guess for the first official time on camera, RC's gonna do the SomeFriends.
Cheers, guys.
History being made right here.